Welcome back to Booksy. Today, we're diving into a monumental work in personal development literature, a book that has inspired millions to transform their thoughts into riches and their dreams into reality. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. First published in 1937, after decades of meticulous research and direct interviews with the most successful individuals of his era, Hill distilled a comprehensive philosophy of achievement into 13 timeless principles. This isn't merely a book about accumulating money. It's a profound guide on how to organize your thoughts, channel your energy, and cultivate the specific mindset required to achieve any objective you set for yourself, be it financial, professional, or personal. Hill fundamentally argues that wealth in all its forms begins with a definite idea, an intense burning desire, and an unshakable faith in its eventual realization. He reveals that this secret isn't a magical incantation but a systematic application of principles that govern human success. In approximately 20 minutes, we will embark on an in-depth exploration of each of these 13 principles that, according to Hill, are the absolute key to unlocking your unlimited potential. Prepare to challenge your conventional beliefs, transform your thought patterns, and discover the incredible, often untapped power residing within your own mind. Let's begin. Think and Grow Rich. The core philosophy. At the heart of Think and Grow Rich lies the revelation of a secret or a philosophy of achievement that Napoleon Hill claims was imparted to him by Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men in history. This secret is not a mystical formula but a profound, actionable truth. Your dominant thoughts, when fused with emotion and directed by a definite purpose, eventually manifest into their physical equivalent. Hill consistently emphasizes that both poverty and riches are literal offspring of thought. The central idea is that merely wishing for money or success will lead to nothing. Instead, it requires an intense, burning desire, a definiteness of purpose, and an unwavering faith in the ability of that purpose to materialize. He posits that success and wealth are not products of chance or mere luck, but the direct result of the conscious, persistent, and systematic application of specific universal laws and principles. The entire book serves as a meticulous roadmap for organizing and directing the immense power of the mind, consciously transforming intangible intention and thought into tangible, physical reality. The 13 Principles. Steps to Riches. 1. Desire. The starting point of all achievement. Hill begins by asserting that a mere wish is insufficient. To attain great riches or any significant goal, one must cultivate a burning, intense, even obsessive desire. This desire must be so potent that it overshadows all temporary setbacks and failures, compelling the individual to persistent, unwavering action. It's not a vague hope, but a consuming hunger that sharpens into a definite, unwavering objective. Hill outlines 6 concrete, practical steps for transmuting a burning desire for riches into its physical reality. Fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. Be specific, not vague. Determine precisely what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such thing as something for nothing. Establish a definite date by which you intend to possess the money you desire. Create a definite plan for carrying out your desire, and begin at once, whether you feel ready or not, to put this plan into action. Write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire, the time limit for its acquisition, what you intend to give in return, and a clear description of your plan. Read your written statement aloud twice daily, once before retiring at night, and once after arising in the morning. As you read, see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of the money. This first principle underscores the absolute necessity of a definite purpose and the kind of emotional intensity that fuels relentless, purposeful action. It's about moving from a mere thought to an emotionalized conviction that drives behavior. 2. Faith. Visualization and belief in the attainment of desire. Faith is the second cornerstone and, as Hill describes it, the master chemist of the mind. It is the state of mind that can be induced or created by repeated affirmation, or instructions given to the subconscious mind through conscious autosuggestion. Hill vehemently asserts that belief in one's ability to achieve one's definite chief aim is paramount. The subconscious mind, being impartial, does not differentiate between constructive and destructive thought impulses. It acts upon the emotion and conviction with which any thought is transmitted to it. If you possess an unwavering faith in your ability to succeed, your subconscious mind will work tirelessly to help you achieve it. Hill encourages the active practice of self-confidence, vivid visualization, and the repetition of positive affirmations to build and strengthen this faith, as it is the known antidote to fear and doubt, and the starting point for the transformation of thought into its physical equivalent. Faith is the critical factor that transmutes the invisible energy of thought into its spiritual equivalent, and then into its material manifestation. 3. Autosuggestion. The medium for influencing the subconscious mind. Autosuggestion is the practical medium through which an individual can consciously communicate with and influence their subconscious mind. It's the principle that enables the transmission of specific thoughts and desires directly into the subconscious. The subconscious mind is primarily influenced by repetition, intense emotion, and deep conviction. By regularly and emotionally repeating the written statement of your definite chief aim, as detailed in Habit 1, you systematically impress this objective upon your subconscious. The subconscious then begins to actively work towards attracting the means and conditions necessary for its realization. Hill issues a stern warning against negative thoughts, as they can also be impressed upon the subconscious through autosuggestion, thereby hindering success and attracting undesirable outcomes. Autosuggestion acts as the vital communication link between your conscious, rational mind and your powerful, action-oriented subconscious, allowing you to program the latter for specific desired outcomes and ultimate success. 4. Specialized knowledge. Personal experiences or observations. Hill draws a crucial distinction between general knowledge and specialized knowledge. General knowledge, such as that acquired in conventional education, does not, by itself, attract riches. Wealth is attracted by specialized knowledge, which is specifically organized and intelligently directed towards a definite purpose or objective. This involves acquiring the precise skills, expertise, and information necessary to achieve your particular goal. If you do not possess this specialized knowledge yourself, you must know exactly how to acquire it or, more importantly, how to ally yourself with those who do possess it through a mastermind alliance. This principle necessitates a continuous willingness to learn, to conduct thorough research, to consult experts, and to stay abreast of developments within your chosen field. Hill emphasizes that knowledge itself is only potential power. It becomes true power only when it is organized into definite plans of action and directed towards a specific end. 5. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. Imagination is the very workshop of the mind, the mental space where the plans for achieving wealth are meticulously created and refined. Hill describes it as the faculty where the impulse of thought can be given form, shape, and substance, transforming abstract ideas into concrete blueprints for action. He identifies two distinct forms of imagination. Synthetic imagination, This faculty rearranges old concepts, ideas, or plans into new combinations. It does not create anything entirely new, but rather works with existing old materials to innovate and restructure. Most invention and problem-solving operate within this realm. Creative imagination. This is the much rarer and more profound source of hunches, inspirations, and flashes of insight. It is the direct channel through which individuals can connect with infinite intelligence and receive entirely new, groundbreaking ideas. This creative imagination is what gives genuine genesis to a thought impulse, providing it with unique form and substance. Hill strongly insists that, to accumulate great riches, one must actively develop the capacity to imagine novel solutions, create innovative plans, and conceive original ideas. Ideas are the literal starting points of all fortunes, and they are forged in the crucible of a disciplined and active imagination. 6. Organized planning. The crystallization of desire into action. Desire, faith, and autosuggestion are merely the starting points. They provide the impetus and the belief. Without a definite, detailed, and organized plan of action, they remain impotent and lead to nothing. Hill emphasizes the paramount importance of creating a written step-by-step blueprint for achieving your definite chief aim. This plan must be both flexible and adaptable. If an initial plan fails, the key is not to abandon the objective itself, but rather to analyze the failure, learn from it, and immediately devise a new, improved plan. It is crucial to have a team or a mastermind alliance, as explored in Habit 9, to assist you in refining, executing, and adapting this plan. Organized planning transforms abstract imagination into concrete reality by providing a clear, actionable roadmap for your efforts. It requires courageous determination to initiate the plan and unwavering persistence to adjust it in the face of inevitable setbacks and challenges. Hill also lists common causes of failure in planning, such as lack of definite purpose, insufficient self-discipline, and procrastination. 7. Decision. The mastery of procrastination. Prompt and definite decision-making is a distinguishing characteristic common to all men and women who have accumulated great fortunes. Hill emphatically states that successful individuals make decisions quickly and change them slowly, if at all, once made. Conversely, people who fail often make decisions slowly and change them frequently and with great rapidity. Procrastination is identified as the most common and insidious enemy of action and ultimate success. A clear, firm decision is a powerful signal sent to your subconscious mind and to the universe, indicating that you are serious and committed to the pursuit of your goal. This principle demands that one be unyielding regarding their definite chief aim and not be easily swayed or influenced by the opinions of others, especially if those individuals are doubters or skeptics who lack conviction or understanding of your vision. It is the profound power of standing by your own counsel and following your own carefully considered intuition. 8. Persistence. The sustained effort necessary to induce faith. Persistence is the essential quality that serves as the backbone of all other principles, enabling the transformation of desire into its physical reality. It is the unwavering capacity to maintain action, determination, and focus, even in the face of overwhelming obstacles, temporary defeats, and relentless criticism. Hill asserts that countless individuals fail just before reaching their breakthrough because they lack this vital quality of persistence. He describes persistence as a deliberate effort of willpower, and its power is directly proportional to the intensity of the initial desire. Habit 1. To cultivate and strengthen persistence, Hill suggests a few key elements. a definite chief purpose, a definite plan, a mind firmly closed to all negative and discouraging influences, and a supportive mastermind alliance that encourages and sustains. Persistence is what differentiates a mere wish from a burning desire. It is the sheer tenacity that empowers you to continue pushing forward when all hope seems lost and when the odds appear stacked against you. 9. The power of the mastermind, the driving force. The concept of the mastermind is one of the most profound and unique principles in Hill's philosophy. He defines it as the coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. Hill contends that when two or more minds work together in perfect harmony, a third mind or a third force is created, a synergistic entity that is infinitely more powerful and resourceful than the sum of the individual minds. This alliance grants access to a vast reservoir of collective knowledge, experience, and influence that no single individual could ever achieve alone. Masterminds can be formal or informal, but the single most critical ingredient for its effectiveness is absolute harmony among its members. It's the principle that allows you to exponentially multiply your mental power and your capacity for action by surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your definite chief aim and are committed to its success. 10. The mystery of sex transmutation, the 10th step toward riches. This chapter is frequently misunderstood but holds a critical place in Hill's philosophy of achieving genius. Hill is not advocating for the suppression of sexual energy, but rather its transmutation, its redirection or conversion, into creative and constructive pursuits. He argues that sexual energy is one of the most powerful and potent driving forces within the human being. When this primal energy is consciously channeled and redirected, it can be transformed into immense creative drive, heightened perseverance, boundless enthusiasm, and an unyielding ambition to achieve one's objectives. Hill posits that the most accomplished individuals throughout history have learned to transmute this energy to stimulate their imagination and intellect, effectively transforming it into a wellspring of genius, dynamism, and magnetic attraction for their work and goals. He emphasizes the paramount importance of conscious control over this energy to redirect it towards productive, intellectual, and spiritual ends, rather than allowing it to be dissipated aimlessly. 11. The subconscious mind, the connecting link. The subconscious mind is the vital part of our mental framework that stores and processes all our thoughts, experiences, and sensory perceptions. Crucially, Hill explains that the subconscious does not differentiate between positive and negative thought impulses, nor between what is real and what is merely imagined. It acts solely upon what is consistently fed to it with strong emotion and repetition. It serves as the primary connecting link between the conscious, rational mind and the vast, unlimited power of infinite intelligence. Hill stresses that the subconscious can be deliberately programmed for success by consistently employing autosuggestion and deeply felt faith. It is the seat of our habits, beliefs, and ingrained thought patterns. By constantly imprinting your definite chief aim into your subconscious, it will tirelessly work, even during sleep, to find ways and means to manifest that goal into reality. The subconscious is the loyal secretary that takes your orders and executes them without question or judgment. 12. The brain, a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. Hill presents the human brain as far more than just a physical organ. He describes it as a sophisticated broadcasting and receiving station for thought, capable of picking up thought vibrations from other brains, and even from the infinite intelligence itself. He suggests that the brain is the physical apparatus that facilitates the communication within a mastermind alliance, acting as both an sending set and a receiving set. The more activated and charged the mind is with a burning desire and powerful emotions, as cultivated by the preceding habits, the more effective it becomes at both emitting and receiving these subtle thought vibrations. This implies a constant energetic interaction with the thoughts of others and with a universal source of wisdom and ideas. Developing and optimizing one's brain through mental renewal, habit 7, is crucial for consistently capturing the insights, inspirations, and solutions necessary for achieving one's definite chief aim. 13. The sixth sense. The door to the temple of wisdom. The sixth sense is the culmination and synthesis of all other principles, described by Hill as the part of the subconscious mind that is also known as creative imagination in its most advanced state. It is the specific means by which infinite intelligence can communicate directly with the mind of man, delivering hunches, inspirations, flashes of insight, and providential warnings or guidance. It is an intuitive faculty, a sort of mental radar, that develops and becomes reliable only when the other 12 principles are understood, diligently practiced, and harmonized. The sixth sense is a doorway to unlimited wisdom and effortless understanding, allowing an individual to receive information and guidance that cannot be obtained through any other, more conventional means. It is the greatest of all powers, and the ultimate sign that one has truly mastered and integrated Hill's profound philosophy of achievement.